Whether you're out of the house for several days on vacation or simply gone for a few hours to run some errands, what does your cat think about when you're away? Do they think you have abandoned them? Do they feel confused? And have you ever wondered what cats think of humans? Do our cats know we're humans, or do they think we're just larger cats? Keep watching for a thorough breakdown of what's happening inside your cat's mind and what your cat thinks when you leave the house. What your cat thinks when you leave the house depends on your cat's relationship with you. It also depends on if your absence is part of a regular routine. For some cats, leaving the house, especially for long periods of time, can cause separation anxiety, loneliness, confusion, and even destructive behavior. But for some cats, your absence may trigger no negative feeling at all. Your pet may choose to sleep away those hours and patiently wait for your return. Every cat is different, but let's take a closer look at a few notable possibilities. Cats learn schedules very quickly. Mother cats regularly leave their kittens to go hunting for food, so this leaving periodically is not unusual in the mind of a feline. If you go to work or school at the same time every day and come home at about the same time every day, it becomes part of your cat's routine. Although cats don't wear watches, they do have their own internal clocks and concept of time. They can tell time by observing and memorizing predictable routines. They observe external cues such as daylight, the smell of the air, bird songs, your behavior, and internal cues such as their own hunger. Security camera footage has shown that cats will settle in and nap for the most part while we are gone during the day, with some periodic awake time to eat, but then they're back to sleep. But when the time approaches when the humans of the house usually arrive home, the cats start waking and prowling around because they know you should be home soon. But remember, cats become upset when things change. It's only changes to the usual schedule that throw off the cat's routine, and they probably wonder what we are doing and when we are coming back. Cats are very routine-oriented, so if you leave for several days or their routine changes in some way, that's when they may feel confused or abandoned. It can be very stressful for your pet. Your cat will miss you and wonder where will their next meal come from, how will they need to get water, and worry they won't have companionship and other securities you provide them. When their anxiety is heightened, it can lead to destructive behaviors such as scratching furniture or urinating in random places. A lonely cat may also wander through the house, constantly meowing and yowling, looking for someone to answer them. Some cats will even chew through screens and try to find a way to escape. This is why leaving your cat alone for extended periods of time can prove a negative experience. When you leave your pet home alone and head off for a weekend road trip, it will be less stressful for your cat if you arrange for a pet sitter to come over a few times a day to make sure a normal routine is maintained. The pet sitter could make sure the litter box is scooped regularly, food is served at the normal times, and some degree of normal activity occurs within the home. Do cats know that we are not cats? Now that you know what our cats think of when they are left alone, let's take that one step further. Do our cats know we're humans, or do they think we're just larger cats? You have probably noticed that when cats socialize with us, they purr, rub against us, knead on us, and even bring us prey. Each of these behaviors are commonly seen in the way that cats interact with other cats. This has led to a long-standing wisdom in the cat owner community that our felines basically perceive us humans as bigger cats, not as a separate species. However, experts believe that strong attachment, rather than mistaken identity, drives these behaviors toward humans. Cats are cognitively capable of distinguishing between a human and a cat. Think, for example, of the differences in reactions of cats to an unfamiliar human in their living space versus to an unfamiliar cat. Cats view us as social companions and as a valuable resource. To cats, it's not a matter of what we are, it's about what we do. They appreciate the affection and food we give them, but at the end of the day, we are strange giants to them. Cats know that we are not them, but they've accepted us into their tribe. What do cats think about all day? Have you ever wondered what cats think about? Cats spend a lot of time relaxing, snoozing, and lying around. What do cats think when they're lying like lumps in a patch of sunshine? What about when your cat is sitting next to you and staring at you with those mysterious eyes? Scientists believe the way cats think is probably very different from the way we do. We humans have many structures that help us interpret the ideas and thoughts we have, but cats don't. For example, cats do not have language because they don't have the Wernicke, a language processing center in their brain, so they cannot learn and comprehend language. Cats can associate words with memories, but their minds are not wired to use language the same way as people. Without the ability to understand complex language, it becomes impossible to have complex thought and internal monologue. Think about what you are thinking about when you are not thinking in words. In the absence of words, our thoughts tend to become unconscious and nonverbal feelings. The small amount of scientific research out there on cats' brains leads us to believe that cats can only think subconsciously. They can draw upon memories to guide future behavior. However, they do not come up with their own thoughts or ideas about a situation. Therefore, when your cat is chilling out, they are not thinking about anything in particular. But in that moment, if you change your cat's surrounding with a stroke, a new toy, or some food, your cat will then use its working memory to link the scenario to a previous experience. Do cats really miss us when we are gone? Even though cats are independent animals, it doesn't mean they don't like human company. Many bonded cats are obsessed with their humans, and they form strong attachments to their guardians. Many cats even follow their favorite humans from room to room or sleep next to them because they enjoy their company and love. This is another reason why it can be very confusing and stressful when you leave your cat alone. Research has shown that cats feel safer and more secure when their owners are around. In one study, scientists brought cats and their owners to an unfamiliar environment where they had never been before. For a few minutes, they let the cat and the owner be together in the room. After that, the owner left the room and the cat was alone for 2 minutes. Scientists found that those 2 minutes alone was a phase of stressor milestone to cats, indicating that the majority of cats are securely attached to their owners. Another study published in the journal Current Biology found that cats form attachments to their owners that are similar to those dogs and even babies form with their caregivers. Cats see their owners as a source of comfort and security. In other words, cats do miss and love you, even if they don't show it. Do cats get bored? Cats are intelligent animals, and just like any other intelligent animal, cats need a certain level of stimulation in order to feel engaged. If they go too long without that level of stimulation, boredom is going to kick in. While many domesticated cats live indoors, they evolved from larger outdoor cats, and they still have the instinct to run, explore, and hunt. Staying indoors and not being able to engage those instincts can lead to a feeling of boredom. In general, the main signs of a bored cat include nonstop meowing, destructiveness, excessive sleeping, and obsessive behavior such as over-grooming. Boredom can easily be resolved with enrichment activities to stimulate them both mentally and physically. What do cats think about when they stare? It all depends on what the cat is staring at. If your cat is staring at a moving object such as a bird or frog, they might not be thinking. Instead, they are letting their hunting instincts take over, simply waiting for the right time to strike and catch their prey. If your cat is staring at you, that's a very different story. Cats communicate with their bodies and behaviors, and staring is just another form of communication to them. If your cat stares at you and blinks slowly, they are showing you affection. In the world of feline body language, slow blinking means the cat trusts you and feels comfortable with you. Of course, your cat isn't actively thinking how it feels about you. However, they are experiencing the happy emotions as they happen. And if your cat has a fixated stare at a wall or floor, they aren't thinking about anything in particular. Instead, they are enjoying the feeling of being in a safe and comfortable environment. No thoughts, head empty, but very contented and relaxed. Now that you know more about how cats think, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Does your cat seem to miss you when you leave the house? Do they seem to know your schedule and routines? Share your own experience and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos.